Denmark's decision to join the multinational tanker fleet with Airbus A330 MRTT aircraft marks a significant step in the country's ongoing military modernization process, reflecting both national ambitions and regional needs. On March 25th, 2025, Denmark's Ministry of Defence announced the agreement, which includes an initial purchase of flight hours for air-to-air refuelling, with the long-term goal of ensuring an equivalent of 2 aircraft in the NATO-managed fleet. The agreement is valued at approximately 7.4 billion Danish kroner, equivalent to $1.1 billion US, and will last from 2025 to 2033. This investment is drawn from Denmark's Defence Acceleration Fund, underscoring a broader effort to strengthen the nation's armed forces. The Airbus A330 MRTT, a versatile platform capable of air-to-air refueling, strategic transport and medical evacuation, promises to enhance Denmark's operational flexibility amid rising geopolitical tensions. The backdrop of this procurement is closely tied to Denmark's strategic position within NATO and simmering tensions surrounding Greenland. A founding NATO member since 1949, Denmark has long balanced alliance commitments with sovereignty over Greenland, where a 1951 defense agreement allows the US to maintain a significant military presence, including the Thule Air Base. Recently, statements from the US, and particularly former President Donald Trump's persistent interest in purchasing Greenland, and Vice President J.D. Vance's visit to Thule on March 28, 2025, have strained bilateral relations. Danish leaders, including Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen and Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, have rejected this pressure, deeming it unacceptable, prompting a reassessment of Denmark's military posture. At the same time, Russia's growing presence in the Arctic and actions in Ukraine have led NATO to focus more on the North Atlantic and Arctic regions, where Denmark plays a central role. This agreement aligns with other initiatives, such as the expansion of mandatory military service to include women in 2026 and the transition to F-35A fighter jets for NATO patrols starting April 1st, 2025, signaling a comprehensive defense overhaul. The A330 MRTT procurement takes advantage of the existing multinational MRTT fleet, a collaborative effort involving 6 NATO countries: Belgium, the Czech Republic, Germany, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Norway, managed by NATO's Support and Procurement Agency. With 9 aircraft currently in operation and a 10th expected by 2027, the fleet is based at Eindhoven Air Base in the Netherlands and Cologne, Germany. Denmark's phased approach, recommended by Defence Chief Michael Hildgaard, begins with the use of flight hours to leverage existing resources, providing immediate benefits without the need to own aircraft outright. The subsequent purchase of an equivalent of 2 aircraft will build on this foundation, though final contracts are still under negotiation as of March 30th, 2025. This cost-sharing model mirrors Denmark's previous collaborations within NATO, such as its contributions of F-16s, and aligns with the 2025 budget, which prioritizes rapid defense upgrades, making this a pragmatic yet ambitious move. The delivery details remain flexible due to the phased nature of the agreement. The approach to flight hours can begin almost immediately after the agreement is reached, utilizing the currently active fleet, while full ownership related to new aircraft may align with NATO's broader MMF expansion plans, potentially after 2027. Unlike traditional procurement with fixed timelines, Denmark's integration into the shared fleet offers flexibility, though it depends on the final agreements. However, the role of the A330 MRTT is clear. Its primary function will be air-to-air refueling, crucial for extending the operational range of Denmark's F-35A fighter jets across vast distances to Greenland and the North Atlantic. Additionally, its transport, cargo, and medical evacuation capabilities enhance its versatility, supporting both national needs and NATO missions. Deployment will see the aircraft stationed at MMF bases rather than in Denmark, operated by multinational crews, potentially including Danish personnel, with discussions ongoing regarding the prioritization of operations focusing on Greenland. The impact of this agreement on Denmark is multifaceted. It enhances military autonomy by reducing dependence on US refueling assets, a nuanced response to US pressure regarding Greenland, while strengthening Denmark's contributions to NATO. The operational range of the F-35A is significantly extended, aligning with domestic objectives such as accelerating brigade mobility and upgrading air defense. Although the 7.4 billion kroner cost is significant, it is mitigated by NATO's cost-sharing framework. Regionally, it bolsters NATO's deterrence capabilities in the Arctic, where Russia is increasing militarization and enhances interoperability with Nordic allies like Norway, an MMF member, and Sweden, a new NATO partner. Greenland indirectly benefits from improved security, reflecting Denmark's commitment amid tensions with the US, although this could escalate diplomatic tensions if perceived as a sovereignty assertion. Comparing Denmark's A330 MRTT agreement with regional counterparts highlights its strategic fit. Norway, a member of MMF, operates a similar model, using 1/5 of its fleet to support the F-35 and Arctic patrols, providing Denmark with a successful template. Sweden, newly joining NATO, relies on older platforms like the Saab TP-84 for refueling, which lacks the range and multitasking capabilities of the A330, although the country plans to upgrade. The UK, with its RAF Voyager and A330 MRTT variant, operates independently, not within the shared fleet, offering flexibility but at a higher cost, with 9 aircraft priced historically over £2 billion. Denmark's approach, combining cost sharing with NATO integration, contrasts with the UK's independent model and Sweden's slower modernization process, positioning it as an effective yet impactful middle ground. Overall, Denmark's A330 MRTT agreement is a strategically calculated step to enhance the country's military stature, skillfully balancing national interests with alliance obligations. It surpasses Sweden's current capabilities while leveraging Norway's MMF experience, avoiding the more costly route taken by the UK. As negotiations solidify, this move not only strengthens Denmark's role in the Arctic and North Atlantic, but also demonstrates resilience in a region where geopolitical currents are shifting rapidly.